first things first, take me through Tuesday night, the entire night. Were you nervous going in? Just walk me through everything.
Well, thank you for asking that question. Was I nervous on Tuesday night? You know what? A little bit. I was more anxious, I think, if that's another word. I felt confident going in. I felt I had some good support along the way, but you just never know at election time. And the voters came through, and when we heard the first absentee ballots come in, that we had a commanding lead on that, that was very reassuring.
I know this is a little before the election time, but what made you want to run? What made you want to be mayor?
That's a good question, and it's come up often. Again, I wasn't thinking about it at first, but I felt I still had a desire to serve. And before I left office as police chief, I felt I had a little bit of unfinished business, and this came about and gave me an opportunity to come back and continue my public service and try to help strengthen North Canton. And it's a great city, and we have a good city, but I just sense that we were stagnant, and status quo only gets us so far. And I just think that I like to see us stay ahead of change in some way, shape, or form. And so it sparked a desire, and I had some encouragement from other people in the community to go ahead and come back and serve as mayor.
Has it sunk in yet?
Slowly, yes, it has. Actually, it's really sunk in right now because I had a great meeting with the director of our administrative services, Mr. Diorio, yesterday, and we spoke for about 5 or 6 hours on a number of topics. So already he's bringing me up to date on things, and I'm very encouraged by the staff that we have there in the administration, and working over there with finance and seeing all the things we have going for us. There's a lot of opportunity, and I think we have a bright future for us in working together.
Does this win make it any more special, considering that, the people of North Canton, they elected you over a guy that they elected for multiple terms? I mean, you didn't have an easy opponent.
No, Mayor Held was in for 14 years, and I think he tried to do a good job. I'm sure he came in with good intentions, but there comes a time where I think people were ready for a change, and I'm willing to bring in some fresh ideas and have listened to a number of people to help advise me on things and just provide some direction for our community. I didn't come in as a novice. I had 36 years of service, so I know the neighborhoods. I know city government. I know our operations, and so I felt I had a good background in leadership. I'm not a politician per se. Some are very, very good at what they do, but I hope to bring my style of leadership, of servant leadership, to the office of mayor.
What have the last few days been like for you? You said you've been pretty busy despite the election being over?
Yes. The week leading up, we had our 5 walk talks. We were out putting our door hangers on getting our message out to our community. I was speaking individually or in groups with people. Monday, and Sunday, Monday, actually I had a chance to relax a little bit and just think about Tuesday coming up. And there again, I wasn't overly nervous, but anxious. And now that Tuesday was was fairly relaxed, I got to mow the grass and rake up some leaves, but that Tuesday night was very, very rewarding. We had the clubhouse at the sanctuary, and we had a meet and greet or a gathering there, a watch party, and it turned out to be a victory party for us. And we had 50, 60 people there in and out, all supporting us, and very, very fortunate to have me, serve as mayor. It's a little scary, I'll be honest with you. I've been going into this office because there's a high expectation. So we're going to have to take it slowly and think things through. And again, I'm there to help our city be the best it can and do the right things for the right reason, for the right cause.
So what's your first step here as you're easing into office? What's the immediate plan of action?
Well, my immediate immediate action would be, again, getting settled into the office per se, physically, and understanding the operations that we have going up there. And then I think we have to look at some of those issues that I talked about during our campaign. Let's look at our situation with Arrowhead Country Club. Let's look at our situation and our relationship with the Hoover District and IRG, and Maple Street Commerce. And then the other thing, too, is part of that is economic development. So I would say those are probably three key things that we're going to want to be looking at. And, of course, the big thing is having positive relationships with our educational communities and let people know that North Canton is on the map. We're a great city to live, work, and visit, and that I'm here to strengthen. You hear a lot about strengthening Stark County, and that's good. But let's also strengthen North Canton and bring back a sense of vibrancy and community spirit that I think has waned a little bit. So first goals, again, those three issues, Arrowhead and Hoover District, and start focusing on small business or economic development for us.
All right. Well, that's all I got. Thank you for your time. Do you have anything else you'd like to make known or say, or is that it?
No, that's not it. I want to thank everybody who came out and voted and exercised that freedom that we have, and to vote for the person that you think that you want to do the job. And I just want to thank them for their support, all the volunteers and people, and helping us to, think about our community. Again, this isn't all about Steve Wilder. This is about our community and what we can do and working together to help it grow. So thank you very much, Noah, for the interview, and everybody in North Canton and the people who travel through or around us or visit us and work here.